So today we're finally going to be doing my Trash or Treasure on the Dose of Colors matte lipsticks. I have all 4 colors to show you, or all 4 colors that were released thus far to show you, and I actually have a lot of things to say about these, so let's just roll into it because I have to go to work in like 20 minutes. So let's talk about what these are supposed to be. These are liquid lipsticks, meaning they go on like a lip gloss. They're, you know, liquidy, and they dry down to a completely matte finish. And you already know I love my liquid lipsticks. On Dose of Colors website, they are described as: our liquid lipstick is a velvety high fashion matte finish which I can never say this fucking word. Envelops lips in a rich color, glides on smoothly, and stays put throughout the day. Vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and paraben-free. And then it says tips: exfoliate lips before use and avoid greasy food. They basically let you know all the important things that you need to know about these. I can pretty much say that what it says is true. There's nothing, you know, well, I don't know about the vegan, cruelty-free, whatever, I don't know about all that, but there's nothing on there that's, you know, like false, or that I have found to be false. It's definitely matte. It dries down completely matte. Give it like 30 to 45 seconds and it'll be completely matte. The price is $18 for each individual liquid lipstick, unless you buy them in a bundle, which I did, and I got them for $63 as opposed to $72, which would have been, you know, individually buying the 4. You know what I mean? I think they're moderately priced. If you look at other liquid lipsticks, I mean, they kind of range in price, but they're usually no less than $12. I think Pretty Zombie Cosmetics are either $11 or $12 for Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. I'll put it right here for each liquid lipstick. Sephora cream lip stains, they go for $13. I think Kat Von D's are $19 a piece. So it really, I would say it falls right in the middle. It's not $19 or $28. I think Hourglass Opaque Rouge liquid lipsticks are $28. So they're not ridiculously priced like the Hourglass ones are, like literally ridiculously priced. But they're not, you know, all the way down there with the Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. So I would say they're right in the middle, which is fine. I think the price point is fine, especially if you buy them in a bundle. Around $15 you're getting each for if you do the bundle. So in my opinion, it's not badly priced. You can only purchase these on doseofcolors.com, by the way. And I think you can purchase them at Nini's if you live in California. But I do not, so only doseofcolors.com. So let's talk about the packaging. The packaging on these is the shit. Dose of Colors actually changed their logo. I'm sure we all know the Dose of Colors with like the paint splatter on it was like their original logo, but now they changed it so it looks so much more like modern and chic. It looks great. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's like a foggy type of plastic, glassy. It looks really foggy and it looks so cool. I love that you can of course see the color right through the glass, and their new logo I think is the shit. So when you open it, just like any other regular liquid lipstick, it has a doe foot applicator. I don't really like this doe foot applicator, and the reason why is that it's kind of more flexible than I would like it to be. Most doe foot applicators on liquid lipsticks are like stiff, so you can really, you know, control where you want it to go, but this one is a little more bendy, where it kind of sometimes can have a mind of its own. The doe foot applicator is definitely not my favorite, but what you gonna do? So this is the packaging. You can see it's like a foggy glass plastic thing, and the Dose of Colors logo is just printed right here in white. I love how it says Dose like this. It is pretty as hell. It kind of reminds me of Esprit, if you know that brand from like when we were like tiny little girls. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And it just has this silver band right here, and then you just twist it open, and it has the doe foot applicator, and it is a bendy one. So I have to say, I've been testing the formula of these for a couple of days now. That's the reason I'm not wearing them right now, because I've been wearing them like non-stop for like the last week, and I just need to give myself a break. So I've been testing the formula of these, and I have to say the first one I tried was Purple Rain, and I wore it, I think it was last Friday. I wore it, and I work on Fridays from 10:30 or 11 depending on the day till 7:30-ish. So I did bring it with me in my purse, but I did not reach for it one time because it stood throughout the day amazingly. Even through my lunch break, through everything, it did not budge. And I mean, there was no fading. Like, I got home and it looked exactly the same way that it looked in the morning. Now, what I do have to say about it is I wore it with my Too Faced lip insurance that day because, you know, I love my Too Faced lip insurance. And I noticed right away, if you see my birth month haul part 1, that was the day that I wore it. I said that they feel weird and they feel kind of drying. The feeling of dryness that my lips had throughout the day was horrendous. Like, it was so bad. It was bad. It was like really bad. Like, throughout the day I could not wait to go home just so I could wipe that crap off my lips. Like, all day, that's all I wanted to do was just wipe the shit off my face. So I will say the second time around that I tried it with Kiss of Fire, which you guys know is my favorite. I did not try it with the lip insurance this time because I didn't know if maybe there was something long lasting in here that was not working with the long lasting property of the lip insurance. So I just decided to skip it that day. And that day it felt perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, like it felt great. These are extremely opaque, and you can see now they have dried down to a matte finish. Extremely opaque. However, I feel like it kind of skips, I feel like, on my lips. So there are certain parts that look not as, like, especially when I used the Purple Rain, there were certain parts of my lips that didn't have as much, you know, opacity to it, and then the other parts were like completely like opaque. So I would go over those parts, you know, again with the liquid lipstick, but I feel like that's where I went wrong. I feel like that's when my lips started to feel extremely dry and cracky and just bad. So if you over apply this, it will feel terrible. Another thing is I don't have, you know, ridiculously dry lips by any means. I've been taking pretty good care of them, I would say. And I don't know, they were just emphasizing every little line when I used it with the Purple Rain the first time. Emphasizing every little imperfection. But when I applied the Kiss of Fire, it was a much easier application. It didn't feel drying. So I feel like you have to apply these products very sparingly. You cannot over apply because that will make you feel like your lips are very dry. You need to have really moisturized and exfoliated lips, as they did say in the tip on the actual website. You need to really work on your lips before you apply this product because it will make them feel dry, it will make them feel cracky, and it will emphasize every little problem that you may have in your lips. I feel like you have to wear a lip pencil with it only because the doe foot applicator is so bendy and like wild and crazy. I feel like if you don't, you might not get the most precise application that you probably want. With that being said, the formula is good in terms of longevity. Like I said, I brought it with me, but I did not have to, you know, take it out of my purse and reapply it ever. So the 4 colors that I got are Merlot. We're gonna start with Merlot. I'm gonna swatch them also on my hand for you guys. And Merlot is just like a red. It's just classic blue based red. Swatched right here. Next one I have here is Purple Rain, and this is like your classic blue based purple, like seriously violet as fuck. This was actually the first one that I tried out, and it's gorgeous. These colors are freaking amazing. Next one I have here is Berry Me, which is a very unique color, I would say. It's like a mauvey berry color. So it's right here next to Purple Rain. You could definitely see it has a little bit of purple in it, but nothing compared to Purple Rain. The last one, which is my absolute favorite one out of all of them, is Kiss of Fire, which is like an orange pinky based red. It's like, it's weird. It's like orange based but pinky based at the same time. So it's a little bit more pink compared to Merlot. Merlot is more classic, and this one is just a little more pink. Now the problem that I was having before, that the reason I couldn't film this video before, is because I'm not really sure like if it's trash or treasure. I'm not really positive. I guess I would say both. Comparing, I mean, depending on the person that you are. If you have really dry lips, well, you should probably stay away from liquid lipsticks in general. I mean, matte liquid lipsticks. But if you have really dry lips, I would definitely not give these a go. Definitely not, unless you are seriously doing some lip therapy and like trying to fix those puppies, because these will irritate your lips and make them feel so cracky. I would definitely recommend, if you like matte opaque lipsticks like myself. I love liquid lipsticks. I'm happy that I picked them up. They're not my favorite liquid lipsticks, but they're good for their color selection, and they are coming out with more colors, I believe. A pink one, and I'm not really sure what the other one is. They are coming out with at least 2 more colors that I know about soon, so the color selection I think is really good. Again, it just depends on your personal preference. If you don't like matte lipsticks, of course, please don't buy these, because that will just, they're extremely matte. If you can see on my hand, let me see if I zoom you out, they are completely matte, completely, and they don't really go anywhere. They don't transfer. They are pretty much there until you wipe them off with like a makeup remover. I can't come up with an answer. Is it trash or is it treasure? I mean, I think it depends on you. I wouldn't rush out to buy these. That is for sure. I would definitely not rush out to buy these. I did, but you know, if I knew how they were gonna perform, I probably would have waited a little bit. But like I said, I'm happy I picked them up. If you have dry lips, I wouldn't recommend them whatsoever. If you don't have dry lips and you like matte finish lipsticks, I would definitely give these a go. Just make sure you use a lip pencil like I said. I would not use these with a lip primer though. Would not. Because I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't like lip primers or something. Like, I don't know what's going on. So that is it, guys. That is it for my trash or treasure on the Dose of Colors matte lipsticks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that I don't have like a real solid answer like trash or treasure. I can't really form one, and I don't think giving it any more time is gonna help me. I just think this is my opinion and this is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, of course, please give it a thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!